Hey guys, I have some very important Toyota Tacoma news to share with you. This is official information from Toyota. Just a few days ago, they published this image on Instagram, and it's the picture of a current Tacoma. And everybody said, wait a minute, it says April 4th in the license plate, and there might be the next gen Tacoma teased in a very kind of blurry image in the corner there. So the next generation Tacoma, it's going to be fully unveiled. Well, I'm going to answer some of your questions and address this rumor, of course, because what they are unveiling today on April 4th is a teaser image. I'm sorry, you were probably expecting a whole truck, but this is officially from Toyota. It's a teaser image. It's a view of the rear of the truck, but it's confirming several things. First of all, it's confirming some of the design. It's confirming a TRD Pro. It's confirming that it's a 2024 truck model year. And it's also confirming, most importantly, iForce Max electrified version of the truck. And iForce Max is this little badge on the tailgate in this particular image. So what does this all mean? Well, let's address a few things. So up to now, all the videos and all the images that claim to have debuted the next Tacoma were renderings or guesses or educated guesses. But now we have a first official image. There's no doubt about this from the company itself. This is a very important pickup truck because it's the best seller in the midsize segment in the United States. Tacoma sells almost 250,000 pickup trucks, Tacomas, each year, plus or minus maybe 10,000 trucks depending on the year. But it's an important segment for them. They're class leaders right now by far. So they're unveiling a next generation truck, and it's very important to them. So it's not here yet. We don't have a full image or all the specs. But I can make a couple more educated guesses for you based on this image. First of all, the rear end of this truck looks very familiar. This is the current new Tundra. This is the rear end of the new Tundra that's been on sale for almost 2 years, maybe a year and a half. And you can see the rear tailgate and some of the tail light and some of the design of the Tundra is echoed, I think, in this next Tacoma. However, the Tacoma has a unique tail light. There's a little backup light, looks to be in the center right there between the brake lights and the running lights in a tail lamp. But the tailgate design, the little spoiler on the tailgate, and the TRD Pro stamped in the bed, it looks very, very similar to the Tundra, as it should be, because they are brother-sister trucks, right? One is a midsizer, the other one is a full-size truck. So yes, they need to have some family resemblance, but also they need to be unique, in my opinion. But above all, it cannot spoil the Tacoma sales. So they're not going to revolutionize this truck. They're going to make, very calculated changes as always. And I think the overall design of this next Tacoma will be very similar to kind of the current feel of the truck. They're not going to fully redesign it because it's successful already as it is. They just need to update some of the technologies, the power plants, the powertrains, etc. So I'm just going to look up another rendering of the truck so I can show you, and I want to talk about the hybrid system. So this is what Toyota is confirming. They're really confirming that the electrified version of the Tacoma is coming, and they're referring to it as iForce Max. This is, of course, the rendering, or was on a Brazilian patent office. So this is one of the renderings that Brazilian Department of Toyota has published at the patent office. So as you can tell, it's really recognizable as a current Tacoma. So, but underneath, they're confirming electrified version of it. Is it all electric? No, I don't think so. I think it's going to have their turbocharged engine, the 2.4 liter turbo, combined with an electric motor and the automatic transmission to deliver really probably a lot of power. So the way that the current Tundra is configured, the hybrid Tundra, which uses a V6, the twin turbo V6, it also has the same brand, iForce Max. And they're really targeting high power, high torque, and lots of towing capability for the Tundra. How are they going to configure this? Because they're using the same brand, iForce Max, right there. But this truck doesn't really need to tow a lot. Yes, it needs to be competitive. For example, the new 2023 Chevy Colorado will tow up to 7,700 pounds. The current Ford Ranger will tow up to 7,500 pounds. So I think the Tacoma has to stay in that ballpark, probably a little bit above 7,000 for towing. But Toyota engineers and marketing people for years told me that towing is not a high priority for the Tacoma. It's a lifestyle truck. It's a little bit more for off-roading, maybe even commuting, and of course overlanding and camping and doing those things. So the towing is not its main priority. So are they going to go for high torque, high power? I hope they also prioritize efficiency, because in the Tundra hybrid, at least now, it's not prioritized in my opinion. Yes, it's okay. The new Tundra hybrid does okay on fuel efficiency. It's much better than the previous V8 Tundra. But I think this new Tacoma needs to really knock it out of the ballpark on efficiency, which means, gosh, I want it to, on a combined loop, I want it to be at 25 mpg, something like this, because it really needs to make a statement. It really needs to, fight against some of the other trucks, because almost every other midsize truck will be redesigned this year. The new Colorado is coming, already on sale. The next Ranger is coming a little later this year. Of course, the GMC Canyon is also coming on sale right now. So the Tacoma has a lot more competition than ever before, and really strong competition as well. So I think they really need to knock out the efficiency. And of course, judging by this image at least, I think they'll maintain that Tundra style. So they'll maintain kind of the similar feeling of the truck. We'll definitely see a new interior. This is my opinion. Once again, we don't have an image of the interior yet. One of them may be coming. But unfortunately today, the truck was not fully unveiled. But we do know it's going to be hybrid. We know, of course, the TRD Pro is coming back. We have an idea about its style. And if we look at some of those patent renderings once again, let me show you this kind of rear image again. It seems like we're on track. So some of these patent Brazilian images from Brazil have really strong resemblance to what Toyota just officially unveiled as far as this teaser. So I know there is not a lot of meat on this particular announcement, but they did the similar thing with the Tundra. They rolled out several teaser images, and then, of course, the truck made its world debut just a few weeks after they were doing the teaser images. So stay tuned for this. The new Tacoma is coming this year. They confirmed it's 2024, which means in my book, it's going to be on sale probably by December of this year, because that's kind of been the cadence of their vehicle, especially pickup truck unveilings and releases. So I'm betting by December of this year, we'll see it in dealers and you'll be able to buy it personally for yourself. Probably initially, I don't know if the hybrid will be out first. In the Tundra, they delayed the hybrid a little bit until later. So we might have a turbocharged engine to start with. We could see over 400 pound-feet of torque from their latest turbocharged engines and hybrids. And we could see just over 300 horsepower, I'm betting, because that's kind of the new benchmark is 310 horsepower that Chevy Colorado has just set. So I'm betting those are the power numbers we will see. Exactly how powerful will it be? and how efficient. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining me here from my hotel room on the road. I really wanted to take this opportunity to bring this to you. I'm in New York City. I'm here for the New York Auto Show 2023. So stay tuned for a lot more coverage from the show. We'll have a lot more news coming up, including from Ram, Jeep, and many other companies. Even Lamborghini is here with their new flagship exotic car. So please stay tuned to this. Also, Genesis, Kia is here, and Hyundai. So lots of news coming to you from New York. Thank you for joining me.